For weeks of back and forth and missed deadlines, state lawmakers are finally calling a special session for today.
Now, this comes 3 weeks after the legislative session ended without passing a two-year budget. Bill Keller is live. He's at the Capitol with more on what it will take to get over the finish line finally. Bill, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. In fact, once lawmakers gavel in, that'll happen at 10 o'clock this morning. They'll have just 21 hours to pass 14 bills that make up really the bulk of the state's $66 billion budget for the next 2 years. Since House leaders announced on Friday an agreement was reached, both chambers worked through the weekend, dotting the I's, crossing the T's on more than a dozen bills they plan to pass during a one-day special session. The 2026-27 budget, it is going to cut about $5 billion from the previous 2 years. It leaves nearly a $2 billion surplus. One of the most contentious issues has been the Republican plan to cut MinCare for undocumented adults. It does not affect those children. Now, that will be a standalone bill, but it will be required to pass because it is part of the health bill.
You'll hear that not everybody is happy about every part of it, and that's to be expected. As far as other landmines, there could always be, but I feel confident in the agreements that we have.
Now, amendments are still possible, but that would require an agreement from all four legislative leaders and Governor Walz in advance before any changes could be made. And with the DFL holding that one-seat majority in the Senate and the House evenly split, there is little room for dissension. Even if everything goes smoothly, it's still going to be a long marathon day for state lawmakers. That's because the special session is set to begin at 10 o'clock this morning. The agreement calls for them to have everything done by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning to avoid having to send out more layoff notices. Tom and Kelly.
Whew, okay, can they get it all done? We will continue to watch for us in St. Paul. Thank you, Bill.
Find out.